Hello, hello. Oh, what? What? Cool, cool. I click E to initialize. It crashes my game. This is very cool and very epic. Normal. And I've not played in quite a while, so we were just starting over. Just because I do like the early game a lot, personally. Hopefully this time when I try to initialize, it doesn't just crash. Because if it does, that would suck. Okay, there we go. Didn't crash this time. I might need to turn her down.
Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online.
Let's see, we're on a toxic world with some radiation too.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
Let's see.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational.
Oh, hello, Luna.
User initialization sequence complete. Toxic protection falling.
It is good to have you here, Luna. I saw that the update for this dropped today, so I was considering Vintage Story, but with the new update out today, please don't crash again. Okay. Okay.
Nearby toxins detected.
Yeah, with the new update for this having dropped today, I felt it a good time to branch out a bit from Vintage Story. Because I was considering doing it a bit of it, but I decided against it in favor of this for now. I will probably do this for a couple days of streaming, and then see about more Vintage Story in the future. Okay. Iron. Here, actually, what do we need for Analysis Visor? It has been quite a while. Oh, yeah, that's the fair. It has been quite a while since I played No Man's Sky, but it is very good. But how are you doing, Luna? Yeah. I think No Man's Sky is a really good game. It is fun to just, like, play around and explore, and they have had so many big, good updates. Oh, well, I hope the ER visit went well. A little bit more iron, and we want to get the analysis visor fixed up.
Component prepared.
Oh, that was just the scanner.
Technology installed.
We got the visor fixed up.
Units received. Units received.
How do you call an archer actually? Oh, there's a rare. Yeah, no. I'm not going to stand anymore. I've learned from my history of playing this. The second they say there's an underground animal, I stop searching for all the animals.
Units received.
Metal fingers? Yeah, all the things here look like weird little dinosaur guys.
Technology recharge.
Can you give me...
Starship signal detected.
Where is my ship? Oxygen there. Why'd they have to park it on top of a mountain? Yeah, I can see that. I can see comparing it to something like Horizon.
Units received.
Why did they have to park the ship on a mountain? They could have parked it down here.
Units received.
You should not exist. You are a failure either through God or evolution. You are an abomination. You're not. You're just like a big armadillo thing. I don't know where that other guy went. Hopefully he died out as a species. I don't want to see him anymore. He looks like an animal trying to pretend to be a human. Yeah, he shouldn't be showing those dance moves off anymore.
Units received.
Like, I don't want to be rude to him, but there was just something wrong with him. Sure. Now, I want to go look at this guy that had those big wings. Where'd he go?
Toxic protection falling.
You're from a dihydrate? Where'd he go? How did I lose him? He was like 30 feet tall. You know what? If I somehow lost him, I guess I'm just not supposed to investigate him. You know, whoever parked the ship up here, I hope they died a painful, slow death. Like, this is the most inconvenient place they could have chosen. Second to, like, the heart of a volcano. Yeah, but... Issue is, I don't have a mountain goat horse that can just, like, climb up the wall for me. What is that? Ammonia? Okay. Scenario iteration 2311876661P deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause Sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Analysis fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Broadcast. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scans initialized. Iteration, I'm not going to say all those numbers. Iteration that online. Atlas connection, intermittent. Launch thrusters offline. Pulse engine, offline. I find myself alone in on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of it before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least that of my exosuit. I am not dead yet, and this ship is my lifeline out to the stars. You know, should we read the log or connect our exosuit? Well, it doesn't tell me the difference between the two, so we're just going to read the log. Log 46258 unavailable. Substituting data. Well, I think it just made me connect my suit anyways. The illusion of choice. See, exosuit connected. Suggestion, pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. There's only one path, but... Self-guided repair protocols. Initiated. Okay, I'm gonna need a hermetic seal and a metal plate. Wait, let me sit in there so I don't lose my stuff. I'm just going to tab out real quick because I'm checking if... I'm going to go check if the drops are working for this, just to be completely sure. Okay, it seems like it's working. Okay, let me tab back in. That is a difficult question to answer. I bought the base for it from someone on Etsy, and then I drew over it to more accurately look like my Sona. But we need to go get metal plates for metal. I just realized to go get more materials, I have to go down the mountain to go find iron. I have to go down the stupid mountain to find materials, man. But yeah, I had just bought the thing and then drew over it to look more like what I wanted it to. And I think it came out well, personally. I do hope to, at some point in the future, like, full-on commission one. But that'll be a thing that I'll probably only, like, allocate funds from Twitch on. But that'll be something I'll have to see about in the future anyways. Okay, I think I need to get 2 metal plates, because I'm pretty sure I need to make a refinery. If I'm recalling correctly. Let's see. Oh, those are all fungal clusters. I can't even get that. Let's scan that tree before we destroy it.
Units received.
And we need carbon because the carbon thing.
Units received. Technology
Condensed
recharge.
carbon is going to be needed for the hermetic seal. Oh, it was an email notification. I was wondering what that strange sound I just heard was, but I just have my email open on the other screen, I realized. So we just gotta get back up here. And then I can finally start to work on fixing up my ship and actually get off this godforsaken planet. Okay, he was pulling that very close. He was playing a bit of chicken there. I think I need to like report that. Actually, that's reckless flight. Did anyone in chat catch his plate number? Another one. Dang.
Units received.
And I don't know what type of ship that was, so I can't like report what color it was or anything. So he gets away with it this time, I suppose.
Technology recharge.
Well, if he comes back around, keep an eye out. Because I don't think we should, I think he's gonna get some sort of ticket for that. Or at least like a warning, maybe. Oh.
Repaired.
Wait, does it just give me a hermetic seal? I just realized, or do I have to go get it? Iterations functional. Starship critically damaged. Vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Quest assistance. Recommended. Iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary charts from distressed beacon cache. I forgot. Looking for hermetic seal. Appear inside the beacon's housing, as well as its distress broadcast unit. It contains a planetary chart. Take the planetary chart.
Alert. Navigational data received.
On our route. Actually, wait. How much ferrite do I have? Did I need pure ferrite, don't I? Let's... Oh, I don't have any oxygen. Okay, there's some right here. I just realized I'm almost out of oxygen. Well, life support, but that's powered by oxygen.
Recharge.
Okay, you see, they weren't pulling that close. Like, they were a bit close to the ground, but I think they were, like, a safe distance. That last guy, like, 1 second later, and he would have... You're very small. That last guy would have, like, hit somebody if they were, like, too close to him. He's very small and he's very stuck. So, I would just leave him be.
Toxic protection falling.
But yeah, we just need to run to this building because there should be a hermetic seal we can get from here. I'm gonna take that sodium from my system.
Technology recharge.
Ow. Owie.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Toxic rainstorm. What are you?
Toxic protection falling.
I don't like. I don't like you. You are weird. You know what? Okay, I don't have chromatic metal, so I can't make a gun to deal with him. But I'm just walking away from him. I don't want to see him anymore, man. Everything of this stupid planet is an abomination. You got reckless drivers, you got mysterious creatures that I don't think should exist. You got toxic rainstorms, which I'm not a fan of. I assume it's just like raining pure like hydrochloric acid right now. At least that's the best guess I can make at what a toxic rainstorm is.
Toxic protection falling.
Ow. Solar oxygen. Bolts. Gas and oxygen. Ow. Accessing archive. 6 out of 7 logs corrupted. Entry 4924A follows. No one makes the record, making this record in case leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damaged. Can't find ship. Recover supplies. The log finishes and the machine works to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. Let's just go inside.
Toxic protection falling.
Because if I go inside, at least my, like, environmental protection, which is the toxic protection, will regenerate.
Weather update.
So I don't need to, like,
Storm clearing.
pin resources. Not exactly like sulfur's like a rare resource or anything, I just didn't feel like using it. So let me go look at something in the video tube. Let me see, how will that look? Okay. I had to move my avatar up a bit because I realized I couldn't see my objective at all. It's a bit high actually. It'll hit. Let's see, 450. I think 450 should be good on the y-axis. Hello, archive. Accessing archive. 6 out of 7 logs corrupted. Entry 4924A follows. Wait. Huh? This is the same... Huh? Okay. I don't know why that gave me a second hermetic seal, but okay. Odd. I saw it. I saw one of those stupid creatures that are walking on their 2 legs again. I don't want them to be here anymore. I don't like them. They're icky. And scary.
Toxic protection.
Yeah, that guy looks like he pulled a little bit close to that mountain. A little close for my comfort, but I don't think he was too low. So how much ferrite do I have now that I think about it before I forget? Okay, I have enough to at least get 50, I think. Because I think ferrite, when I refine it, it's like half. So it's like 2 ferrite becomes 1 pure ferrite. I'll get a little bit extra because I do need a good amount of ferrite to repair my ship. You're not new, you're just a weird guy. Also, let me scan that giant sunflower that there is. Look at your starship. Okay. But hopefully, I have everything I need. I don't think I will need to travel anymore to fix up my ship initially. I don't think. I could be wrong. I don't know where all these weird noises are. I know there's ships like jumping out of pulse engines. But I just keep hearing them, and I don't know where they're coming from.
Units received.
Oh, I found out where that ship was. It's a freighter up there. But, actually, also, this is something I forgot to ask. How is the audio sounding for people in chat? Just wanted to double check, because I don't know how it sounds compared to my voice.
Technology recharge.
What a difference. Actually, like a 1-to-1, huh? But if it is a little bit louder than me, I can just turn down the game a little bit, because it would sound a little bit loud on my end, too. But let me just turn it down, like, to, like, let's turn it down, like, 5%. Because there are just a couple things that I think were a bit loud, or could have come off as a bit loud. But
Prepared.
dihydrogen jelly. Yes, I'm aware that that's broken. You don't need to tell me, game. That I was literally just fixing it, and you rudely interrupted me.
Component prepared.
I don't have enough dihydrogen. Okay. Any more dihydrogen nearby? Okay. All systems functional. Well, I think I need fuel first. Ow.
Toxic protection. Falling.
That should be enough to make a dihydrogen gel. 7, no, not 3. I can do math. Sometimes even accurately I can do math. I'm just gonna get a little bit extra just so I have the fuel like a couple fuel in storage, or at least the capacity to make a couple fuel. I have to keep watching out every time they fly by. One of these times they're gonna hit me. I know they are. They're coming for me. Oh. Trying to just fix up a tab. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot it starts you at a little bit of fuel. Didn't even think about it. Oh. Let's go ahead and get into this actual space properly. Stimta system. It's a GEC system with mathematical work here. Orbital flight achieved. Test various systems. Let's examine a couple planets. Low atmosphere planet. Let me go to this calcified planet. You know what? Let's go there. Technically, I probably should go to, like, the main, like, station in this system. But I know what a calcified planet is, and it's going to be fun. 16, 16, 16. Incoming transmission, source 4925B. Please identify yourself. And I will identify myself. You are not alone. Follow the broadcast ends as strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Input the coordinate data.
Alert. Navigational data received.
And before we do that, let's go visit this calcified planet. So let's make sure we're on the light side of it, because I don't want to land there at night. Okay, let's land. Very roughly, apparently. Anomalous, irregular patrols, unusual flora and uprooted fauna. Smallest planet. You're the smallest planet ever. How old are you? You're the smallest planet ever. Okay. But yeah, this is a calcified planet, which is one of the anomalous planets they have in the game, which are notable because everything looks like these, except for these rocks. Apparently, these are just normal rocks. I don't know why they're here, but yeah, most things here look like this, just like these weird, like, I'm just gonna say, like, sea animal type shapes, because these look like some weird sea animal, like a sea urchin. And there's also these. Which are the only animal on this planet. First recorded on the dusty, open landscapes of planet Equilet. This solo hunter is optimized for killing and eating their nervous system. Wait, no. There's a period there, I can't see. They're optimized for killing and eating. Their nervous system is focused purely on survival. Their adaptive sensory systems temporarily shut down their olfactory nerves as they snout through faecium deposits in search of undigested morsels. Additional observation. Observes moisture from air. Absorbs. Height, 5 meters tall. 5.3 meters. Gender, indeterminate. Sure, let's just go upload that to get those 5 nanite clusters. Reductive boiling. Wind erosion. High viscosity. Radioactive and metamorphic. Slow forming in its living stone. Let's see. I have been keeping a lot more of a note, personally, of all the things they have here, stat-wise. For the sole reason I can show you all here. Let's see. Wonders. You have the wonders here, which is purely, like, per player. You can't by default. But, let me go look it up, actually. Wonders. Archive. The reason I mention it is, in my past, I have submitted a couple of them to, like, a player-controlled Wonders archive they have online. But I gotta go find the page for it, because I gotta remember what they were. Because I will be here to share it. Let's see. Wonders archive. Oh, man, it's got... I can't remember what it's called. I don't know if anyone in chat would happen to know what I'm talking about. Actually, wait. Oh, here we go. Wonders Catalog. That's what it was. Okay, yeah. I have... In the set... In what they have... Actually, here. Me... Here. Where's the button? There. I'm going to swap to be right back, just so it doesn't do anything. Let's see. Just so I don't accidentally reveal anything. Because what I'm going to do is... Give me just a second. Here. Let me just add a screen capture or a window capture. Go capture. Window capture. Not automatic. It's going to be... Oh, no. Capture method. Okay. You should be able to see it. I have it just, like, cropped. I don't know why I can't see myself now. What? Huh? Oh, is that why? That's why. I had it above me on a layer. Okay, but if I search for my name, the most vicious hunter. I don't remember what the other one was, because I think the other one I had was one of the lower level ones, and someone probably just beat me on it at some point. But yeah, I still am holding the record for the most vicious hunter, and no one's officially beat me with this weird dinosaur-looking guy who had gelatinous bones, apparently. Wait, I know why it's not here. Because this is for animals only. I think the other one I had was... let's see. I submitted one to the artifact database at some point. I don't know if it was a record one. I mean, okay, touche, I suppose. But, like, I think his bones were literally made of gummy bears or something. Which is impressive for a hunter. But let me go check, see. Let's see. How wiggly, man. Yeah. Let's see. Fauna Hall of Fame. Oh yeah, this was for height and like size, I think. Let's see. Which I didn't ever submit one here. I know it's the like minerals or plants or whatever. Here. Actually, wait. Wonders Catalog is a mechanic. Artifact database. Stabilized gorillas. Oh, wait, no. Because... okay, no. Wait, they are here, huh? Okay, I suppose that it was just a lower level one and it got passed up at some point. But let me hide this and go back to game capture. It crashed again?! No Man's Sky ain't having a good day, apparently. It's a second crash has hit the No Man's Sky stream, man. Okay, load save. Luckily, I should still be on that planet. I don't know. Okay, let me go look at the Reddit and see if other people have been reporting this or if there's something wrong with me today. Okay, I'm not seeing any random, like, posts mentioning it. Okay. How do I submit things yet, actually? This was before I scanned the fauna here. But yeah, I don't know what is up with it today for me. It's crashed twice already. The first crash was when I tried to just initialize the game and start it. And by initialize, I mean when it prompts you to initialize. And then it just crashed while I was showing off my Wonder database submissions. Or submission, but... Is that real? Okay, no, that's a hallucination. Now we gotta get one of these weird men again. Where is he at? Oh, there's one.
Units received.
Let's see. We will upload again. Okay, and they have the same stats. I was kind of wondering if they would have different stats for some weird reason. Because that is always a possibility, that they get new stats when it remakes them. I don't know how to make creature pellets yet, sadly. I would have liked to have one as a pet, but we can just harvest one. They give us a viscous fluid. I don't want their viscous fluids. Okay, I think if you get a viscous fluid from an animal, I'm pretty sure that's just called blood, actually, but... hello, Suki. But let's get launched up. Let's see. Okay, now that we finished off that planet, because I just wanted to hop by there and show off the calcified planet, because they're always fun to go see. And are for some reason very common in my experience. But for anyone who is hopping in at this point, we are just going through the start of the game before we get to, like, the main Atlas thing you discover. I don't know what it... I don't recall what it's called off the top of my head. Is this another anomalous planet? Ah. Okay. Yeah, there was a new update that came out, I think today. that adds stuff involving like some new scavenging and excavation based things later on, like ground based things.
Life support power.
Yeah, I only just got started, but I'm going to try to get to the stuff as soon as possible. Let's see, though. But you also take care. Can we scan you, please? Let me scan these. Okay, there we go.
Units received. Units received.
Oh. I can just finalize this signal. Okay, that's good. Wait.
Units received.
Vigilance. Tempting, tempting. Let's save this area. And then I will go ahead and do this. The sparking wires of the machine generate a signal. Tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Decipher the signal. Decoding. 16, 16, 16. Entry 4925C. No fuel in. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to underground. Deployed base computer. As well as the log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about who is leaving these messages. Extract plans. Here, before I go any further, let's check if they have any underground animals here. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother him. We're leaving, man. That is like one complaint I've always had about the exploration in this, specifically, is that if there's an underground animal that is like anything but common, you're not gonna find it. I don't think I've ever actually found a rare underground animal with how caves are in this game. Wait. I would hazard to not call this an animal, personally. Where does it have teeth? And why are they translucent? Without the need to chew. Okay, wait. Their highly reactive saliva dissolves the crystals without needing to chew. Then why do they have teeth? I'm very concerned that they have translucent teeth. Also, this is a Pokemon, right? That's why you can't see them. Yeah, I suppose. I can't see them because they don't exist. Let's see. Long-lived and gentle, their rich lives and complex social society hierarchy allows them to develop wisdom that rivals technologically advanced species. Delicate feeders, they nibble selectively at local flora, ensuring they never entirely strip an area of foliage. Gender, none. Height, 3 meters. Calcified claws. This is a Pokemon, right? I'm not crazy. He also looks like he could be a Pokemon. Oh wait, what was his trait? Oh yeah, his was calcified claws. Found on the gamma-drenched surface of this planet, cautious by nature. Even when facing starvation, they do all they can to avoid straying into unknown territory. Herbivores, they feast upon mineral-rich leaves of local flora, of local plant life, I mean. That's a pterodactyl. Long lives, large brains, and canny, well-honed instincts give this creature the unmistakable air of wisdom. Always hungry, they seek out and consume the gamma weed that grow freely across the world, and they have no bones. Also, hello Spudsworth. It is good to have you here. We are currently examining some of the strange creatures on this planet. Let's see. These simple insects barely have a brain at all and react to external stimuli only via localized reflexes. They use their thick tongue to burrow into trees, dissolving them, sucking out the soft and delicate inner wood. Well, there we go. They are now boneless pizza, officially. It's in the history books that they are now boneless pizza. Also, what gender do they have? Orthogonal? I don't know what that word means, so... Every time I see something that says the gender unknown, I think of the stupid story about how Sigmund Freud was told to find the genitals of the eel. And he went through like 30 eels and demanded more because he couldn't find them. Which, like, I think after eel, like, 15 or 20, I would have given up. Okay, so now that I know what orthogonal means, what does that mean for their gender? Yeah, that's what I am saying. The only thing I could think about for that is like how snails, like how there was that one snail that had their body like coiling the other way. Ow. Their body coiling the other way, so they couldn't actually mate with any snails. But every time I see one of the things in this labeled as having unknown gender, I just think they're an eel. And how I think we still don't know, like... I'm trying to recall exactly what it is about. Eels are just a weird creature in general is the other thing. Like, they all go to, like, one part of the world to mate. We don't know, like, they don't have testicles until, like, they are about to mate. They just don't exist before then. I also think we've just never actually found, like, a baby eel. I don't think they exist. I think the jury is still out if they have children, like, technically speaking, I think. Like, they're just a strange little thing that exists. Wait, I need 2 carbon nanotubes. Of course I do. Can I make another one? Okay, I can. We're gonna do some archaeology. And get grasping forearms. Let's see. What? Get data structure. Sure, let's get some free navigation data. Okay. Hazardous flora. Let's go over there. Ooh, new birds. New birds we can examine and say, why are you like this? Okay, first of all, why does it look like a dog? Let's see. When the light begins to fade and the shadows stretch out across the hills, this soulful and intelligent being takes to the sky to sing, their sweet music trembling down behind them. They supplement their tuber-based diet with bright-colored flowers. The complex dye compounds providing a valuable micronutrient boost, and they are made of stardust. You know what? Actually, can I? Actually, wait. I can do this real quick. I'm gonna add in something. Let me go check. It'll take just a second. I swear I swear if the game crashes while I'm doing this, I'm going to scream. Okay, power-ups. Let's see. Create a custom reward. There we go. Okay, well, it didn't crash, so... But it should be there now for, if you can see, as a redeem. For 250 channel points, I might change the number just because I threw out a random number. People can now redeem, and I will name a creature after you. Well, not after you, but, like, of a name you choose. What is that? That's not an animal! That's a rock! Gentle, friendly creature. They are always happy to interact with other living beings. A plague upon stranded adventurers, as they feast upon dihydrogen crystals. Their highly reactive saliva dissolves the crystals without the need to chew. And they grow wings before death. They fear no other creature that walks upon this world. They look like it. And this one, this one's literally just like, this is just like a spore, and it is possessed of a tremendous natural strength. They fear no creature that walks upon this world. Actually, here, let's go to that copper first, and we can go over to that fossil bed next. Any other flying creatures I need to deal with? Or not deal with, to stand. There is a high chance that they do, actually. I'm honestly kind of surprised this isn't a anomalous world. Like, these are very geometric rocks. That one has oxygen in it. Also, I realized one thing. What is that? What gender is it? Symmetric. What does it mean that their gender is symmetrical? What does it mean? Did they just like take a word of a day calendar, take like 15 or 20 options and put those as the genders in this? Okay, asymptotic. I thought that said asymptomatic. What does I thought it meant I thought it said asymptomatic. I was gonna say, what is an asymptomatic gender? Any other people here with some weird gender I need to... Radical. Yeah, tubular, man. What does that mean? What does it mean that their gender is radical? Does it skateboard? They just put words there for the gender. This isn't like... Apparently... Why are their genders math terms? Like, is that actually how it is in real life and I'm just missing something? Like, okay, yeah. Did they, like, lose a bet with, like, a math professor or something? And they had to, like, include math terms as the genders because of it? I still don't know what any of those are supposed to imply, because I'm just trying to think of it. It makes no sense. Or are the developers of this just math nerds? They're the worst to play Jenga with. Okay, why are they the worst to play Jenga with? Is it because they overthink but still lose anyways? Or is it because they always win? Ow! Ow. Okay, you know what? No, you get back here. It could have very much been either. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm going to consume some of... He attacked me first! He walked up, punched me, and tried to walk away like nothing happened. And so I had to kill him and eat some of his awful sacks in front of him to show dominance.
Radiation protection falling.
Now, I'm not going to say that I'm going to consume the awful sacks that I acquired from him. Because I'm not going to say that. What? Is that the... You know what, should I interact with the vigilant stones that are here? Is that a good idea, you all think? Oh, sorry. It's also dead. Fossilized flippers. It couldn't hurt. Okay. I don't like the noise. Or the fact that there was two and now there's only one. Whoa! That's 102? Actually, if I got 10 of those, I could probably go ahead and make a freighter. It didn't hurt. I'm gonna do it again next time, and I'm sure it'll go exactly the same. I'm sure I will be safe and all will go well.
Recharge. Technology recharge.
Let's just get to this fossil web. Because I'm just wandering around mostly, just to hopefully find some stuff I can sell when I get to the station. Mostly because one thing I want to get as soon as possible is a freighter, which is from the last update, if I recall correctly. And it is a very cool little system they have implemented for it. Let's see what else I got. Magnificent rodent skull. Wait, what? Oh, there's the other one. Horned predator skull. Huh. Okay. I've only, like, ever messed with the fossils in this, like, a very small amount. But I could make an aquatic rodent. Because you don't actually have to make any of the fossils accurate. You can just throw them together however you wish. I found a feral cow. You know what? I'm going to say that's probably pretty accurate, yeah. have this thing? Shelter? With some fossils near it? That's a big detour, honestly, man. I could also make it an aquatic cap. Wait. I have an image in mind that I just remembered of what it is. I'll have to go get the picture, though. But I'm gonna get to my ship before I do that. Because I know if I tab out to do it, well, also partially because I want to go save before the game crashes if I tab out. Why did I land on this planet? What? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, to figure out that I needed to make a habitat. Because I'm just thinking, I need to go back to my ship to save, just in case. Lengthy finned rib case. Projectile ammo. But I just forgot what I had to do here, but I'm gonna get to my ship, I'm gonna save and sit in there so I regenerate stuff, and I'm gonna try to find the picture I'm thinking of in my head of what sort of creature I could make if I used the fins and the rodent skull. Okay. Oh. I'm not gonna make a narwhal. That is a good idea. Oh yeah. One thing I need to be trying to get early on is the berry technology. Having those. Huh? Let me just gorge myself on the food that I got from him, because I'm not gonna say what it's called. I'm gonna make sure to stay away from saying what it's called. Ooh, deuterium. Ooh. Ow. Okay, we're gonna go up there, get that, and then go fly off in our ship and go to that minor settlement that I found on the map from that waypoint.
Radiation protection.
One very useful thing I've discovered you can do is, normally the jetpack is really slow, but if you punch right before you do and time it correctly, you will keep that momentum, which is very useful for travel. Because it can make you go like double your normal speed if you get like in the rhythm of doing it correctly. Okay. Fossil bed. You know what? I don't have the fuel. Okay, let's get, because I don't need on me moved over. What's this seal? I'll keep that on me. I don't technically need it, but
Radiation protection. Falling.
you know what? I will take this as the chance to go look at the thing, or look for the thing, that is. Okay, here we go. I found the image. Ooh. Let me just pull it onto another tab. Studio. Oh, wait, here. We will stop to the be right back screen for just a second. So I can swap to the correct scene. That crashed it. I'm gonna kill it. Okay. No Man's Sky is not. It doesn't like not being the center of attention. Apparently. Huh. I didn't know there was a little jingle for that transition, I'm being honest. Hold up. What did... Okay, that would explain why I didn't know there was a jingle. Okay, let me get the image up, because it's for some reason not detecting it properly. Oh, yeah, I do not have that set up to do that. At least I don't know I do. Okay, wait, here. For some reason, it's not detecting it. Let me just quickly make a new window capture just so it can hopefully detect it. There we go. But every time I think of, like, random creatures I could make, I think of these. The like, weird piranha cow things they had in Scooby-Doo that one time. And I could just make these instead of, like, an actual animal. Ooh, stop that alarm. Okay, but we are going to... Yeah, I could just make those guys. Okay, but let's get rid of the window capture. Every time I tab, I know I'm gonna, like, tab out to do it again, and it's gonna crash again, and it's gonna be at a more inopportune time next time.
Radiation protection falling.
Well, no, the issue is, I wanted to show it to the chat. Because it just seems like when I change, like, whatever the source is for a second, it breaks it.
Inventory full.
This is before I went and sort stuff. It's a very odd issue. I'll probably try to figure out, like, more specifically how it is working, because I feel like that is something that might be useful to report to the No Man's Sky developers if they have some way to do that. Or it could be a me issue. I could have something weird doing it myself. I don't... Like, that is always a possibility. Okay, but I'm going to sit in the ship, and I'm actually going to use the restroom real quick. So I will be back in just a second. I'm back. But let me just do one thing real quick while I'm sitting down before I forget. But after I get this done, I'm gonna run and go get those fossils, and then we're gonna go visit that minor settlement. Okay, there we go. Let's see, where was that fossil at? Here, okay. I almost forgot to transfer this. I almost forgot. I didn't forget, I almost forgot, so it doesn't count. I don't need the Mordite. Okay. That should be everything I need to get rid of.
Radiation protection falling.
Ooh. That's where that tutorial was. I didn't see it the first time I came back over here. Okay, we're gonna get these fossils and then we're gonna get that mysterious stone orb. We'll also check here, actually. I'll give it a courtesy check and attempt to see if I can find the stupid underground creatures. I know I'm not gonna be able to find anything because these caves are all tiny. That's why you can't. That's why I never look for underground creatures. Because all of the underground creatures are like have to spawn underground, and all the caves in the game are tiny. I'm just waiting for them to add their version of the caves and cliffs update.
Power low. Radiation protection falling.
Wait, no. Try to make the ship launch fuel.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Is this the minor settlement I want to go to? Yes. Let's jump out of the atmosphere and then jump down to it. I don't know what type of minor settlement this is. I'll have to go see what it is when I land. Okay, this actually has, like, people here, it seems. I was kind of worried it would be, like, an empty settlement where it technically has stuff here, but, like, nothing of interest. Research assistant. Use Theum. First of all, let's look at this. That's an A-class weapon. How much does it cost? I don't have $4 million credit units on hand, sorry. Technology merchant Erg. Includes blueprints and craftable recipes. What blueprints does he have? I could get the advanced... Ooh, that's tempting. Actually, I think I get both. Because both of those are very good researches to have, like the advanced laser specifically. I'm gonna sell the things I don't... We'll get rid of the lengthy ribcage. Like, I already have, like, a fearsome lash bone and stuff. I have more interesting things I can do. than like just a rib cage that's lengthy.
Units received.
Let's see. I'm keeping the magnificent rodent skull. Here. I'm trying to recall in my head what else we're gonna need. We're gonna need some of these. So we're gonna buy those for now. Let's see, anything else here? Okay. I know literally no Gek words, so the small creature is busy adding up trade profits when I appear. Sensing me, their eyes widen in anticipation, and they rub their fingers together greedily. And then a lot of gibberish. The lifeform pecks empathetically at the monetary figures on their pad, then bounces up and down. A relaxing perfume fills the air, a relief after the menacing radioactive air of the planet's surface. Should I give them $100, tap their data pad, or pet them? What does chat think? Should we pay him, touch his toys, or pet him? Okay, the first one I got was pat them on the head, so there was a long silence. The trader emits a foul-smelling gas. You, wasn't me. They weren't a fan. Oddly enough, they weren't a fan of some random dude just walking up to them and petting them. Earned a lot of money. 139,000 units. Okay, that's fine. I think there's anything else here I can steal. But we're gonna go into orbit and go jump to the main station in the system. Let's see, which looks like it's over there. Because I can see where it is based on like the trails that lead there.
Technology recharge.
So we just gotta fly over. Is that the right place, or am I going... Maybe I should double check. Nope, I'm going to the wrong place. That is not it. Because I randomly remembered that those could also just signify to, like, planet-side trading posts. So I had to double check, and it's a planet-side trading post, because I also remembered there's a little globe GPS type deal in the ship. Alright, see you, Luna. And I hope you have a good day. Is that it? That is it. Okay, if I get the top like landing. Let's see. Does this have this? Nope, this does have things like riding limbs in it. So we're gonna buy a couple of those because we should be able to make an advanced binding laser now. I'm gonna need a carbonated tube. Which, can I make a carbonated tube? I cannot. You don't have to sell carbon here, do you? Dang it. Oh well. Oh yeah, also let's go in and just quick upload all our discoveries. Upload all. Just to get those free nanites out of it. see. I don't have enough to get a A-class movement model. We will hold off on that and just save our credits. Get a speed upgrade. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna need more units. Let's see. Okay. I don't think there's anything in here I need to work on. Actually, wait. Let me go do a quick estimate of how much I'll need to get a basic freighter. Frigate. No. What are they called? Corvette. No, wait, not Corvette. Is it a Corvette? Oh, it is a Corvette. Never mind. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I would need, like, a cockpit. Let's see, I would need a cockpit, a landing gear. Okay, yeah, I need quite a bit, actually. Ugh. Yeah, probably like 5 million, I would estimate. At, like, a glance. I need to figure out how exactly you get into the stuff involving the new update. You know what? I will pause for just a second and go tap into Steam to check about it. Let's see. Gravitino coil. Okay, so I need to get a Gravitino coil. Okay, I cannot find it telling me how you get into it. I will just assume that it is at the main station that it starts. Which means I'll just have to go land and go see about getting started on that so I can get the main Atlas area ready. Or not ready, unlocked. Let's see, where's the planet at? Like a good planet. I don't want to go on any of these stupid corrosive planets. Ah. So much debris. Okay. Okay. Not debris, asteroids, but... Okay, what type of planet is this? Barren world. Calcified planet. This is a kind of terrible system to be in. All these planets are awful. Wait. That's a moon. That's a moon on it. Paradise Moon? Sure. But while we were flying there, I hope everyone has been enjoying the stream so far. And if you have been enjoying it, maybe consider dropping me a follow, because I do plan to be doing more No Man's Sky streams. I'll try to do at least one a week. I'll probably do a lot more in the next few days, just because of the drops and the community event. But so far right now, I'm planning to be swapping between this and No Man's Sky throughout the week. But yeah, just consider dropping me a follow to get updated on that. And I just hope everyone's enjoying it so far. Let's go to the other side so that I can actually start on like the light side of the moon. I clicked shift to move faster. I don't know why I wasn't moving faster. I was just sort of thinking, man, it's not getting closer. And now I looked at my speed and I was at like 30 units a second. Ooh. Okay, yeah, this is a very pretty moon. Skip tabs, what's that? Look at a little death thing right here. Smallest. You're the smallest planet ever! I like me. Oh no. Muse. The song resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A small alien life form kneels before me. They are tired, beaten. Without meeting my gaze, they offer up their hand. Accept knowledge. The name Gek floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just encountered. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain.
Units received.
Okay, how many underground creatures are they gonna have here? They have 2. Okay.
Units received. Units received.
Let's keep scanning up these guys.
Units received. Units received.
Okay. You know, let's look at some of these people that we've already discovered. Let's see. They are cautious, watchful creatures. Their sharp eyes always pointed to the horizon. Nocturnal tunnelers. They dig out elaborate tunnels in pursuit of nutritious tubers, but they cannot digest starch. Aren't things like tubers very high in starch? Let's see. Gentle, friendly creatures. They are always happy to interact with other living beings. Dense teeth and a series of extremely acidic stomachs allow them to consume a diet mostly consisting of rocks. And they have green blood. Interesting. Quick, darting eyes reveal their nervous habit. They are quick to make decisions and even quicker to take flight. Their hunger is only sated by the chunky, fleshy roots of the mordite plant. And they have chlorophyll glands. And also it looks like 4 feet with 3 toes on it that they're standing on. Either that or they have 12 feet, technically. Let's see, a bird. Curious and intelligent, their nests are stuffed with brightly colored rocks and slivers of metal. Some build elaborate metal structures showing remarkable artistry. They snuffle for food with their noses dug into the dirt, flicking earth into their mouths with long spiked tongues. Nutrient source is presumed to be soil-bound microorganisms. They spray ink when they are scared. Near the bottom of the food chain, their world is one of consistent threat and terror. There is very little in existence that might not kill them. Herbivores, they feast upon nutrient-rich leaves of local plant life, and they hear ground vibrations. I don't know what really to say about them other than I'm sorry for their existence. But let's go ahead and run over to this. Get word for friend. Ooh, somebody new.
Units received.
Brain scans are unable to capture the true essence of their simple happiness. Sharp visions allows them to detect seeds just as they begin to swell in their pods, giving them an edge over other foraging creatures. And they're radioactive. Intriguing. Intriguing. What else?
Units received.
Let's go look at you.
Units received.
Did I miss you somehow? I did.
Units received.
Possessed of a tremendous strength, they fear no creature that walks upon this world. A plague upon stranded survivors as they feast on dihydrogen crystals. Okay, cat, can you please stop attacking my mouse cord? I'm gonna throw you out of my room if you don't. Brain hemispheres are not linked and they eat the crystals with their saliva. Okay, we have one more ground and then 2 underground. I see what you're doing. Quit attacking my mouse cord. Come here. I don't want to have to kick you out, but you can't be attacking my mouse cord, okay? You gotta sit down, okay? Don't look at me like that. You know what you're not supposed to do. You know you're not supposed to be doing that. I just told you not to.
Units received.
Let's see. Scans reveal an unusual double brain, where extra loads run in parallel and increase decision-making speed. Their hunger is only sated by the chunky, fleshy roots of the Mordite plant. Additional observations: 2 livers. Double rainbow all the way. Do they have any? What does the plants of this planet even look like? Okay, like these lavender looking things? Sure. We need some carbon so we can get an advanced harvester. Gotta run all the way back to my ship to get my stupid seals. Let's see, am I close enough? I am not. Okay. Okay, let's run back to my ship. And we can get our advanced laser. Ooh, what do these have in them? They have pure ferrite and dihydrogen. That's actually a pretty good one. So let's just start harvesting some of these for that pure ferrite, because that is always very nice to have. We can also set down our refinery and get the chromatic metal being built, which I have been delaying. And by delaying, I mean just forgetting about. Let's set it up for 300. Now we'll just sit here and wait for it. You know, I'll actually ask, does anyone in chat happen to know how you get started with the stuff with the remnant update? Because I assume it is just I have to get to the Atlas station to start working on it, but I am unsure, so I wonder if anyone happens to know.
Please computer online.
Yeah, that is what I was also thinking, Spudsworth. Because there's a couple things you can technically access from the start, which is like the Corvette thing, how you can technically access that at any point. But I'm unsure about the remit thing, because the page on Steam does not say. But let's see. Entry 4925D follows. Storm sweep across, but construction supplies low. Depositing structure plans well need to back soon. Issue is, I need Harbin for this. Wait. Yeah, because I need to get at least a basic base made, and I can continue to work towards the anomaly stuff. It is so nice whenever you get access to the advanced miner. It opens a lot more unique things you can mine up with it. It makes life a lot easier. So just being able to basically mine up all the advanced materials you need, at least when they're like, I don't know what I call them. I'm just like things that are like refined ones, so like pure ferrite and the such. Let's see.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Ah, good timing.
Please computer online.
You know what? You can come inside. Construction largely a success. Recovered salvage data from nearby plans logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices. Beginning search. Whoever recorded these logs evidently had some success. I have access to their plans, and perhaps I can learn from their efforts. But to get magnetized here, right? Let's see. I've just realized how crooked it is because of how I set it down. Okay, I need to investigate the archives. Let's see, what do I need? Let's see, the base computer. Oop.
Technology reach.
So I just need to get some magnetized ferrite, which is this process. How much do I need? Only 20, okay. For some reason I'm thinking 70, but I'm not complaining about only needing 20. I need more carbon nanotubes. It's always an nanotube with me.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
See, see. Research buildable technology. We're gonna get the portal. You know what? We're getting rid of this because I'm not gonna be able to deal with it being crooked like this. So I'm just gonna rebuild it. Flatten.
Ground protection falling.
So we're gonna just go flatten out this area. Let's claim the base.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Why is it so crooked?
Ground protection falling.
I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it being crooked.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
There we go. Okay, craft 4 metal plates. Oh, I don't have any ferrite? Huh. Actually, wait. I don't think I can do it right now.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
I don't suppose I can do the thing where you auto...
Technology recharge.
Here, I don't suppose... Yeah, I can make it go back, but I can only do it... Wait. Yeah, I can't do it, like, with pure ferrite. I was hoping I could just, like, downgrade all the pure ferrite, but it won't let me. It seems like this planet has mostly pure ferrite, I'm gonna be honest. Or at least, like, some of the biggest deposits here are pure ferrite, that is. This one. I'm not getting that much? Really? I wish it was more pure ferrite around here. Oh, that's a new one. Die hiking that. Let's just finish mining up all these ferrite deposits. Oh.
Technology recharge.
Okay, that should finally be enough for that. Okay, I need more carbon. Luckily, I can get up in here easily. Okay, 2 carbon nanotubes. Here. Wait, no, that's not it. Okay, how many am I gonna need for it? Little technology. Okay, I only need 1. I'd rather have enough to get down to the battery, but maybe. Let's go run up here, get this buried technology module. Data did we get? Only 2? Okay. Any more close by technology modules? Oh, there it is. Okay, so getting that one should be enough to get us down to the battery. So we should be able to fill it up. I can see near me. I'll have to see about going and just spending a while exploring to try to get a lot more of those, because they are very good to get a lot of early on. It can help you get some very useful researches when you have enough. Go to technology. Biofuel reactor.
Item received.
One other thing I was going to look at while I was in here was... Okay, this one doesn't show. I was going to see if this one had shown the, like, exocraft you can build. We need oxygen? Ugh. Okay, what I'm going to use for that 60 magnetized ferrite, which is going to be 120 pure ferrite. Let's run out, look for oxygen.
Technology recharge.
Okay, there's oxygen over here. This is a very nice planet to build a base on. It's very lush and luckily doesn't seem to have any extreme weather. There's the oxygen. Honestly, the only really real downside I would say about this planet is that, well, one, there's no water. And I do like to have water on planets. But also, there's like no trees. Let's see, how much more? I need 5 more. I actually didn't know that you use that oxygen fuel so I think I should have made a hydrogen gel pack. Ooh. Okay, let's just run over to this one. Ooh, there's also some condensed carbon and dihydrogen. Let's get this finished up. There we go. But we should be able to run back home, get the battery and the reactor built, and then let's see. I'm trying to think of what the goals are. It should probably give us the quest after this to go back to space so we can discover the Atlas facility thing. Not completely sure if it's that timing. I really hope at some point they overhaul base building. Because there are just some things in this that are a bit janky. Like, I honestly, I want to have it be able to, like, just snap to things. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Wait, no, is this one I already harvested and there's, like, one little piece I missed? Is it gonna be? It's exactly enough to make the battery. Okay. You know what? I'm not complaining, actually. So, did not mean to do that. There we go. So let's get these built. That goes. Fuel tank. With fuel
Technology recharge.
There we go. And we should get the new quest. Awakenings. Apply power to base teleporter module. Power in base. Okay, let's go. Let's go get this update. Get the quest to update. There we go.
Base computer online.
Ooh. Accessing log from previous users. Additional archives recovered. Entry 4925F follows. Scanner detected unusual broadcast repeating 16 from the outer space station. Warning, end of archive. Records interrupted. The base computer archives have reached their end. It seems there is nothing more I will learn from them. My predecessor appears to have left their base and headed to the space station. And? Let's just teleport to the station. Probably last life forms to ask about the mysterious signal. The aliens move as I approach. They seem excited to see me, though I cannot understand their babbling tongue. Ask about 16. Let's see. A look crosses the life form's face, and they release a strange smelling gas. This appears to signify our conversation is over. You know what, we'll talk to you, actually, about it. The life form puffs himself up as I approach, making the most of their impressive size. Perhaps they recognize the signal mentioned by the base computer. Ask about 16. Hearing the code seems to cause the life form to shrink. A look of fear crosses their face. And then in an instant, the fear passes. They look at me strangely, but say nothing more. Productive conversation. Anyone else? Here, nope. So fine, what about you? Despite their size, the alien does not seem aggressive. But when I blink, I see the same red light that stared at me at the distress beacon. Ask about 16, or repeat 16. We are watching you, traveler friend. Find what we have left you. Though the alien speaks, the words are not their own. A string of code is encoded back to me through the red glare, logged directly to my exosuit. The crimson light fades away, and I see the life form glaring at me. Whatever has happened, they do not appear to have witnessed it. I should leave. Perhaps my base computer would be able to make something of this code. Let's see. Yeah. I'm not gonna have enough nanites to do anything yet. Special. Actually, before I forget. Let's just go ahead and change our cell. Let me quickly throw together my guy. Let's see, eye tattoos. Let's do extra accents. Yeah, let's go with a red and blue. Sure, we'll go with the fabric ones actually. Well, let's actually be turquoise. But we forgot to change the leg armor in general. There we go. Sure, we could have a very long, flowing cape. There we go. Banner, that should be fine. Onward. And teleport back to our base to continue our task. Visit the base computer, use archives to decrypt the code. Begin decryption. Decoding 161616. Message follows. The traveler finds their wings. Fly to us and claim your place among the stars. And we're just gonna fly to the station. And I think this is the and I just teleported up here, that way I don't have to go into orbit yet. And also because it saves me some launch fuel. Okay, I don't know why it hit that planet. Let us go ahead and... Oh, we don't have How many more tritium? We might want to go about mining up some tritium in a second then. Before we hit the planet, maybe. We won't even hit the planet before we run out. Mine up a bunch. Also, I'm beginning to realize I think it was very much a waste of tritium fuel to start at this system and do fly there. I should have just flown from my base, but oh well. Not much I can do about it now, so. Oh yeah, the distress signal is a crashed freighter. I always forgot about this. I always forget that the distress signal is a crashed freighter. Every time I start over, it surprises me. Wings of the Anomaly. Log damage, partial records available. The signal has led me to the wreck of a freighter. Colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Were these messages nothing but the misfiring circuits of a long-forgotten ruin? Nestled among the debris, I find the pilot's log. Blinking, awaiting input. Request log. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They are followed by a short message. The anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. A schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. I pulled the blueprint from the computer, but this hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a freighter of this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found. I mean, chromatic metal, of course I did.
Units received. Radiation protection falling.
Let's just jump around here. Those aren't anything I can harvest. Nanites.
Radiation protection falling.
Okay. Okay, we will just consider that. Now, after those three. Let's see. Yeah. I'll have to go stop by my base again just so I can get some more chromatic metal. And then after that, I can head back to the station, take off, and use my hyperdrive. Let's see. Okay, where's the planet? There it is. Where's the marker for my base? How am I missing where my base is? Oh wait, that's the wrong planet. You know, that would explain why I didn't see my base. Just looking at the wrong planet. Planet? Let's see, how many do I need in total? I need 120, but how much extra is that going to be? Let's see, I have 90 right now, so that's 35. So I'm going to need to put 70 copper in. There we go. And let's just go ahead and teleport back to the station because I'm going to go back up there anyways. Hyperdrive. Install it. Sign it. Let's see. Return to the ship. Yep. Auto diagnostics report. Hyperdrive successfully installed. Hyperdrive fuel status empty. My hyperdrive is complete. Perhaps I really will find answers out there amidst the stars, but without warp cells, I will be going nowhere. I need to find a source of antimatter. Antimatter source detected. Of course, it's on that isotropic planet. Hey, a million. Okay, let's just fly over to the planet, get landed, and get that antimatter, and then we can go ahead and do a jump to another station or system. I mean, can I by chance see where the building will be before landing? Hey. Is that going to be the building? Oh no, that's way too far. I will land and see what this building is. Just out of curiosity, honestly. Wait. Oh. It's a Sentinel warehouse. Interesting. I don't need those bolts. These like 48 bolts. Huh?
Radiation protection falling.
Hold up. Can I make the bolt caster real quick? I don't have chromatic metal, and I don't have the stuff to refine it. You know what? Will my ship be able to break them? It is.
Hostile scan detected.
Oh. Thank you for the follow, Turka. Where are you at? There we go. Okay. And before more arrive, let's just get landed. There we go. Wait. Okay. Oh. I'm start harvesting a bunch of larval cores for free money. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow. Okay. I forgot, how much does each of these sell for? 70k units each? I forgot how profitable these little things are. Ow. Look. No wonder this place doesn't have anyone here. There's no walls. Yay. Like, frankly, I don't even think it was these monstrosities that got this place, like, abandoned. I think it was probably just, like, a cold draft and they got hypothermia due to the aforementioned lack of walls. Also, you monstrosities are not that good at fighting. You're supposed to be like apex predators, aren't you? Like, for apex predators, you're not very apex. I'm not even really trying to dodge them either. Oh, one more. Thank you. Oops. I'm over here getting stuck on the building and they still can't come hit me.
Life support power low. Radiation protection stabilizing.
Let's see. Let's start looting this. And that's received. Specimen, I think, gives us opinion from Jack. Yep. Very rude of them to just spit on me. I'm not going to say the other term I could have said in referring to spitting. Okay. Terminal online. Selecting key. Decrypting. Success. The terminal is clogged with an unnerving amount of pulsating slime. Nevertheless, it appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. Make note to avoid touching further. Getting closer. The device opens, revealing a single unblinking crimson eye. It prints out a blueprint for antimatter, accompanied by a strange message. Take the blueprint and read log. You will find us when the time is right. 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. Chromatic metal and condensed carbon to make antimatter. Let's see, anything in here? Okay, I'm gonna need more oxygen, I know that. Let's see. How many larval cores did I get? I got like 3 million worth of larval cores from this. Oh. Let's go ahead and use this. get out of orbit or into orbit. Okay, listen, you say large ship proximity. These aren't really here even. Yeah, see? It's not large ship proximity if they're not even here. They're fake. They're imaginary. But let's just fly over here. And when we get there, we can go teleport back to our base, get some carbon cooked up into chromatic metal. I don't have any more tritium, so that's gonna suck. I'll have to go mine up some more, but it won't be that big a deal. I do think it could be very interesting for them to at some point add in a more in-depth mining system. And by that I mean mostly like having mining lasers you can use to mine out like asteroids on planets and stuff. Or well, deposits on planets, I mean. Let's see. Do I have enough nanites to buy anything? I'd really love to get an A-class movement mechanic, but I can't. Okay, you know what? That's a multi-tool, which could also be nice. We do not starship. No, actually, wait. Multi-tool is the one I want to look at. Let's see what they're selling. Anything here I could buy? Because the scanner module would be very nice, just because it lets us get a little bit more out of scans. Let's see. But they only have a very cheap one, and I know it won't be great. Let's just go ahead and sell our larval cores. Sell that rancid flesh we found. I don't even know where I got that rancid flesh from. We're gonna sell these spray goods I got from them. Okay, how much money do we have now? 2.8 million? I mean, if I got like up to, if I did that one more time, like one more larval core area, I think that would be enough to go ahead and get me a Corvette made. With my very rough back of the napkin math. So I can throw in. We'll try to get 2 worth, which is going to be 100 cop. Oh, no, never mind. I was going to try to get 50 chromatic metal, but it seems like we do not have enough copper for that. But we do have enough for 1, which is nice. Chromatic metal, metal plating. We don't need metal plating. So we're gonna need oxygen. Any oxygen? No. Okay, so let's just run this direction until we get more oxygen to spawn. Over there. That's pure ferrite. But these little rocks below it are normal ferrite, which is exactly what we need. Now warp cells.
Technology recharge.
Alrighty. Now, let's look into go into another deck system because I do like to always. Oh, anomalous signal blocking warp. Do I need to go to a specific system? Huh? Odd. I've never seen that before. Wait. I assume it's just that they're like a different type of star, but huh. It's saying this just like an anomalous signal is different. 1 second, gotta ban a bot. There we go. We'll go to this one. Because I do like to stick in Gex systems just because I like the guys. They're just neat little birdmen. Gex, it's a balanced manufacturing. It's got a conflict level of dangerous. There we go. Starship monitoring system reports error. Guidance system malfunction. Searching for other routes. Searching. Obtained. Destination in 16. 1. 6. 16 KLs. Accept new guidance? Yes. Got accepted. Plotting routes. Fuel source detected. Plated moon? What does that even mean? You know what? Well, I'm asking what it means. We're gonna see in a second anyways. Am I gonna land? It's like gonna be completely plated in metal. Oh. Okay, so I meant that as a joke, actually, but sure. Am I gonna land and it be completely plated in metal? I say joking, but this was no joke. Obsidian heat, spars, misplaced. Intriguing. Oh, very intriguing. Hello, mysterious obelisk. I know you're the fuel source. Scan? So I want to scan this plant. Which I think calling this carbon is a stretch. There's no way that's carbon. That is just metal. Also, hello, strange animal. Once again, I think calling you an animal is actually a stretch. Even when facing starvation, they do all they can to avoid straying into unknown territory. Always hungry, they seek out and consume the nitrous oxide that grows freely across the world. Additional observations, riddled with pests. They are 3 meters tall, and they have asymmetric genders. Once again, I don't know what they mean by asymmetric. I don't know what a symmetrical gender would be. I know this is going to tell me, you've learned 5 words, so here's your trophy for it, but I don't care. The structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. Have you seen this planet? Nothing here is normal. You say out of place. Everything here is out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind. A strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? I will say it is traveler. It feels responding to questions I am unsure that I am being asked. But something has clearly taken of my notice of my reply. I am overwhelmed by a sense that something has awoken. That something is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? We'll say it is last, because I don't know how much this matters. I think this falls into the illusion of choice category. I do not know how I am being spoken to. The monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again. Have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? The answer is yes. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert. Alert. The boundaries fall, the walls collapse, your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. And where did I park my ship? Parked it up on a hill. Let's see. Let's just get back here.
Technology recharge.
Oh.
Technology recharge.
No, let's get some tritium before we go do another jump. It's just a silver asteroid.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Let's see. What is the quest called? Locate your benefactor. So where's my quest objective? I suppose I just have to do another jump. So we'll just go to another random Gek system. We'll choose this one. Commercial, unacceptable or unsuccessful, and they have a formidable conflict level. There we go. Incoming transmission, source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. And I will identify myself. You left me. Why did you... I do not understand. Of course you'd say that. Of course, you, just like the others, ask about the others. There is no reply. The communicator falls silent, though the channel remains open. Productive conversation. More tritium. What type of planet is this? Radioactive world. Okay. But what I am probably going to be doing is I'm probably going to go ahead and land near the area, and I will probably end up calling the stream about there because it's almost struck 3 hours. But we will see. Ah. Well, let's park right here. It seems fairly flat here. Okay, but
Radiation protection.
back to our ship.
Falling.
This is going to be where I'm going to end my stream for now. I will probably be playing some more No Man's Sky on stream tomorrow. Probably about the same time, probably a little bit later, probably about 2 or 3 o'clock, I would say, Eastern Standard Time. But if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to drop me a follow. There we go. Had to move my model down. But if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to drop me a follow. I will be uploading this to my VOD channel soon enough. And I hope that everyone who ended up watching this while I was live or watches it through the VOD channel, I hope everyone who has a good day. Actually, wait. You know what? I can actually send you out somewhere. Read you out to somebody else doing No Man's Sky. Give me just a second. Category, yeah. Let me find somebody. Sure, I will send you out to them. Make sure. Okay. I will need to look more into raiding in the future because I've just not been able to get it to work. I don't know if there's something I'm missing about it. Let me try one more time. Oh, no, wrong thing. Okay. I cannot figure out how to do it, so I will simply be ending the stream instead of doing a raid. But I hope everyone has a good day.